Yeah. Okay. Hey. We have my voice. We have the game sound. We're more paranoid than ever, as it seems like we constantly lose one or the other of those things. But hey, it is Final Fantasy XIV. We're technically starting quite a bit earlier than usual. We usually stream about 2 hours from now rather than right now, but we're starting early. And also, I started the stream kind of early too. We went live before 4 p.m. officially. Because why not, you know? Sir Goodsworth says, greetings. Lawless says, so professional. Hatoon's like, no, I'm not ready. Oh no, poor Hatoon. Hatoon says, consummate professional. That's alright. I see how it is.
I am here, mortal.
Sir Goodsworth is in fact here. Hey, Sir Goodsworth. But yeah, hey everyone. Strom says pro streamer. Hey, Strom. Yeah, super pogs. Always. Pog face exclusively is what this stream is. But yeah, so we're here, and I can't remember why we're here. This is just where I loaded in. I think we were hunting ether currents in the area, that's right. But for today, we actually have other things we need to do. Because we're working on a bit of a time crunch. I have roughly 2 hours that I can stream today. I've got other things going on tonight, so I don't have time for the full girthy stream we usually do for Final Fantasy. But I still wanted to get on for a couple hours to kind of get things laid out, because I definitely want to be ready. Like, I want to be fully ready for doing the Alliance Raid next week, is kind of the plan. And so we're going to get some job quests done. I believe there's some kind of an event happening right now, the Rising. I'm not sure where that starts, but I figured that'd be good to do as well. And we're just generally going to try to... Oh, that's the other thing I want to check, because I want to see currency. Got a little bit of tomestones. I don't know if I have enough tomestones to get any of the... Actually, do I even have the ability to get the level 70 gear yet? Because I imagine that'd be good for the Alliance Raid. Oh, hey, Hitoon. Looking swag today. I guess it is raining. That makes sense. Fair enough. Lawless is Ulda. Ah, yes. Ulda. Okay. Okay. Why does nothing ever starts in Gridania? It's always Ulda or Limsa. That's not true. I think there's a... I think the Christmas one starts in Gridania, doesn't it? Anyway. Lawless says, yeah, that's in Kugane. Kugane to get the level 70 gear. Okay. Good to know, good to know. I guess just to kind of keep on pace, because we definitely want to make sure we do that Rising event. We'll head that way. Hi, Hatoon. Trump says Xmas and Halloween we did in Gridania. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Halloween event was there too. Okay, so, hey, Peter. See, Strom already knew. Strom's smart. Yeah, how's everyone doing, by the way, actually? How are folks? Does it have something to do with this by chance? Wait, this is for the tombstone, right? 10-year anniversary framers kit. Okay, so obviously you want to get the 10-year anniversary item. Some of these things cost $100? 100 tombstones? Oh my gosh. It's like, I don't even hate the grind. Like, I'm totally cool with like grinding out dungeons over and over again. I just don't know if I have the time. I need more time. But anyway, try to do some of that later. That's probably not going to be a today thing. Cartoon says so many good things to collect. Yeah, there's some good looking stuff in there. I'll try to make time. I think if I really scrunch down, I think I can make it happen. Hey, Hitoon. So where does this thing start in Ulda? Oh, is it probably this guy that's not usually here? Kippe. Siblings Rising. Kippe Jakia is looking a worried sister. Is that a typo, or is that just how they say that? Oh, it says, yeah, it's wacky. Hatoon says so many good things to collect. Fair enough. Yeah, how has the weekend been for folks? As we get started into this thing. I hope it's been going well. Oh, if it isn't Grayson. It's always a pleasure, my friend. And how fortuitous that you should appear now, just when I'm in need of help again. Pray, hear me out. You see, my brother recently wrote saying that he wished to meet me in Ula during the Rising celebration. However, the appointed hour has come and gone, but I've seen neither hide nor hair of him. I've checked all the likely places in the city to no avail, and I'm beginning to worry. If it isn't too much trouble, may I ask you to help me find him? I nod my head. Oh, I'm in your debt. Now, my brother is a youth of 16 by the name of Nagi. He recently became an adventurer, something he had aspired to since he was little. Being an adventurer yourself, perhaps you know of him, if not crossed paths. Did we meet at the previous Rising? Was he last year's Rising event? Well, this is Easter's in Gridania too, that makes sense. Atun is drinking. Atun, has the pumpkin spice driven you to drink? So this is decent, just got back from a family event, so I'm quiet, exhausted, also forgot to put on sunblock, so I'll be much... Oh. That's the worst, like, knowing the sunburn's coming. Like, it hasn't fully set in, but you know it's gonna happen. Atun says Easter's in Gridania, and yes. I can lie to him. Not only did you meet him, you helped him on his way, you say. What an amazing coincidence. That being said, it doesn't necessarily mean you would know where he is now. If he isn't in the city, though, chances are he went outside on some business. To begin with, I propose we split up and make inquiries in case someone has seen him. If you could focus on this area, I shall speak with those in the quicksand. Afterwards, let us reconvene by the entrance to the tavern. Seasonal event. I think it's the Rising vendor. I mean, I want to... Well, hold on. I should probably wait to see what free things we get by the end of this. Okay. Greetings, adventure. How may I assist you? Oh, Nagi. I understand he is doing some work for the Wandering Minstrel. I dare say his client can point you in the right direction. If you can track the man down, that is. I'm afraid I don't know his whereabouts at present. Okay, well that person already gave me the information I needed. But I guess we still gotta look around for... Oh, this way? Ah. I see. Because he's with it. I get it. Atun says it has driven me to drink, yes. Atun says it's 1.0 Minfilia. Hold on, I gotta check that. I was gonna say, like, at a casual glance, like, oh, that kind of looks like Minfilia. Holy hell. Yeah, that probably is, isn't it? Is that even like the same outfit she had back then? That's funny. Do they do those kind of Easter eggs now and again? Just like pulling random characters from previous eras. Something you need. I just with a hint. Oh, Noggy. Oh, yeah, I know this sprightly lad. Couldn't say where he is now, but last I saw him, he mentioned taking on some delivery work. He's a curious one, he is. Gets along with everyone well enough, but doesn't seem to like working in a team. Well, with talk of bandits prowling on the road of late, I can't help but worry. And then there's one more somewhere within this circle. Influence. So I also got a lot of leftovers from parties. My kitchen is a mess and I'm too tired to clean it. It's so messy. That's always the worst, where it's like, I should, but I don't wanna. What do I do? Atun says she was a miner? A little, yeah. She worked in the mines. That's where she started. Interesting. Something I can do for you, adventurer. If you've business with Braun, best state it quickly. Skaz has led to fellows and incidents to investigate for the Harbor Herald. I see. With apologies, I haven't seen this Noggy. As a matter of fact, I've been rather busy working on my upcoming piece on the Rising. Why, just earlier I was interviewing the ever enigmatic Wandering Minstrel, who's got another unusual venture in the offing. The Letter Forest, he calls it. If that piques your interest, I recommend you go and see the man. He's at the Gold Court over on the steps of Thal. Carrying out some work for the Wandering Minstrel. If you took the man, Gold Court, you should be able to learn more. Gold Court. I know where that is. We all know. It'd be foolish to not know such an obvious thing as where the Gold Court exists. I am heading directly there. It's just a circuitous, more interesting way of getting there. How do I... There's like a crystal. All these crystals ever make it really hard to find the Ethernet crystals. Son of a gun. I don't think they cared about my needs when they did this. We're just gonna go to the big crystal because I know that's one we can use. It's called the Gold Court. The Court of Gold. Ethernet. Where's the closest one to that? I guess that works. There's no Ethernet shade for the Gold Court. So this is a minor mining the minor in mindfulness. Between says shard. It's Eric. Eric, remember me? We used to do stuff together. Good times. You think he's still a chatty Cathy? Oh man, do you think it's over by this crowd of people? Letter Forest Tender. Greetings and welcome to the Letter Forest. Displayed here are messages of gratitude and encouragement which folk the realm over have anonymously written. It is no surprise, but no few messages are addressed to adventurers. Now we're still in the midst of preparation, but I should be pleased to guide you on all journeys. Please return on. And on, that's funny. The chain says you were close to it speaking to the reporter. Dagnabbit. Ah, my dear friend, what a pleasant surprise this is. I trust you have been keeping well. Now then, how might this minstrel be of service? I gesture with a hand. So Noggy's sister wishes to find him. Indeed, I have entrusted him with the task and have an inkling as to where he might be. As you may have heard, on the occasion of this rising celebration, I am hosting an exhibit called the Letter Forest. All are invited to anonymously submit letters to this forest and express their gratitude and encouragement for one another. And all may peruse the letters at their leisure. Now, in order to collect missives from outside of Ul'dah, I have dispatched a chocobo carriage. Noggy is escorting said carriage. When he contacted me on Link Pearl a while ago, he said they had emerged from the Twelveswood on their way back to Ul'dah. Given the hour, they should have already arrived. I know not what is causing the delay, but might I trouble you to look for them? I would go myself, except I am needed here at present. I nod my head. Truly grateful. In case it helps, the carriage was meant to pass through the Black Brush station, so perhaps you could take your search to that area. I pray that nothing has befallen them. Yes, all dead. To shreds, you say? So Black Brush Station. Yes. It says, anyway, now that I'm out of a dungeon, I can tell you I'm fine. We'll start tomorrow, but it's super smoky outside because there's fires around somewhere. Ooh, yikes. That's not fun. Also, school doesn't start up there until like nearly September. That's crazy. I think where I am, school, I believe, started a couple weeks ago. At least based on the number of like buses and stuff that are running. Where do I... Did I come here too soon? Hold on. Siblings Rising. What? I guess I left Black Brush Station too soon. Can't believe I've been misled this way. Atune says you have to talk to Kippe. Why would Kippe want to know where her brother is? Doesn't seem like that's any of her business. Also, the super smelly and some ashes visible. I'm trying my best to keep the smell out of the house. Oof, that's no fun. I remember last summer, there's some really bad fires around about where I live, and it was like so hazy that like, because like the city I live in is like surrounded by mountains, right? We're kind of like in a valley, and it was so hazy we couldn't see the mountains. That were like, it was pretty bad. Where are the? Oh, that's right. We were gonna meet up in front of the drinky place. That's right. Aha. I knew where I was going. It used to not start until Labor Day, but now it's the week before. Between says my sister's school starts on the 5th, but the public schools are already in school. Mala says, yeah, that's how it is for me right now. That is not fun, Lala. I'm sorry to hear that. Ah, there you are. Were you able to learn aught of Nagi? I should have just like presented her with like a scrap of cloth and be like, this is all they found. I'm sorry. Ah, escorting a carriage for the minstrel, so that's the way of it. I suggested let us take ourselves to Blackbrush Station and try searching in the vicinity. Not made a teleport money, dagnabbit. Who is setting off 1,000,000 fireworks? Don't they know this is a fire hazard area? City limits and all that. This is, our city's also in a valley with non-visible mountains right now. Yeah, it's like not comfy. Like entire mountains have disappeared. It's just like, oh no, that's not right. Ah, Grayson, no sooner did I arrive than this man came running, out of breath. You're an adventurer. Oh, thank the 12. It's the bandits from the Quiveron Mans. They fallen on a chocobo carriage over by the clutch. The carriage only had one guard, and he was sorely outnumbered. Please, you must help him. It has to be Nagi. With me, Grayson. I mean, they're probably fine. Oh, is this activating like an instance duty? Oh, crap. Wow. There's no end to them. They're so small I can hardly see where they're coming from. We have you now, you stubborn little... Nani other. Oh no. Quick, punt them into the river. Enough. Leave my little brother alone, or 12 as my witness you'll receive such a thrashing as you've never known. From this fearsome adventurer here, that is. Thanks. It's just like, what? Me? Oh dear. Yeah. That's no ordinary man. Retreat! I was gonna say, I've never seen a seasonal event that has like real combat in it, so that would have been a twist. Are you alright, Nagi? Sister. And Grayson, too. You should be the one to come to my aid. Thank you. How have you been, Nagi? I definitely remember you. Very specifically. You remembered. I've been well. More than well. I'm sorry I didn't come back when I said I would, sister. Rest assured I'm not too badly hurt. You only need one kidney to live, right? That's a relief. I'll take a proper look at your wounds back in the city. I must say I was quite surprised to learn that you had met Grayson. He helped me when I first arrived in Wilda, from registering as an adventurer to completing my first task. He kindly showed me the... That's right, I do remember that thing, actually. And it was really funny, because like, it's supposed to be like nostalgic, but like, I had just barely done that stuff myself, I think, so... Now, I had suspected that you were a great adventurer, but to send your foes running without even drawing your weapon, it's just incredible. It's a very intimidating fist pump. I still have a long way to go. I was embarrassing myself like I did. If I want sister's approval, I need to grow stronger and be able to fight on my own. My approval? Holy crap, it's that guy. Or one of them, anyway. They all look the same. The merchant guy on the right. Can't remember what his name. Like, there's. Oh yeah, Bremont. That's right. Ah, but first things first. Bremont and I have a delivery to make for the Rising. Oh, excuse us. We will hurry back to Ulda. Yes, Bremont the useless. Let us head back as well. I had a mind to pay the minstrel a visit in any case. Oh, does Bremont not get any dialogue? What about all our times together? Now we're here, apparently. Keep it. Oh, thanks to you, Nagi is safe. Still, what he said about making it on his own weighs on my mind. Nagi. Sister was none too gentle dressing my wounds. Perhaps she's annoyed I didn't show up as promised. That's probably what it is. I live between farms and on an Amazon warehouse. It's just really humid here. Little baby scared bun boy. So there's combat usually is just a fate. For the 15 crossfire, I think there was a duty. Okay. That tune says, yeah, you had to fight with Noctis. That's what I thought. Fair enough. I can only think of like, yeah, I think there's like one event we did that had a fate involved. But really there hasn't been combat too terribly often. Oh, welcome back, my friends. Pleased am I to see that Nagi is safe and well. Rising attendants inform me they now have all the letters. With this we may proceed with the letter force as planned. Thank you, Nagi. I'm so sorry I'm late. You see... And he proceeds to explain everything. Were it not for Grayson, there's no telling what might have become of the letters and Bremont. In the end, I was utterly useless. Ah, so that is how it happened. As Nagi's client, allow me to thank you as well for coming to his aid. That being said, my boy, you were far from useless. And you bravely defended the carriage until help arrived. There's no need to belittle yourself so. Grayson didn't need to rely on anyone. No, he drove off the banister with nary more than a stern look. I couldn't hold a candle to him. Like him, I want to be able to deal with any problem without help. Otherwise, I can't claim to be an adventurer with her assault. Ah, that's what he's on about. I see. I see. Without help. Tell me, Nagi, all this time have you been working alone? Even for dangerous tasks? That's right. A worthy adventurer doesn't rely on others. If I'm to be the kind of adventurer you approve of, I must be able to handle everything by myself. Are you like 3 years old? I see. If that is what you believe, then I can't consent to you being an adventurer any longer. Return to our village and start over. Like, oh man. You were so happy for me when I became an adventurer. Oh man. I'm working so hard to succeed, to prove to you that I have what it takes, but now... You've developed a grave misconception. Until you recognize what it is, I can't in good conscience approve of your calling. If you can't accept this, if you wish to remain an adventurer, then you must win me over. And it begins with pondering why you first embarked upon this path. Oh, jeez, guys. Alright, sister. I'll think on this. Oh, he's so sad. Hi, Eagles. The event is going great so far. We're watching brother and sister yell at each other. Keep it. You're kind of surrounded by people. I'm sorry you had to see that, Grayson. Despite how it may have appeared, no one wants my brother to succeed more than I do. To succeed and be happy. After all, I know better than any how hard he works. Unless he changes his ways, however, he is like to die somewhere out there. And even if he manages to stay alive, he would only know an arduous life. That's why I didn't go out of my way to be gentle when dressing his wounds. Just focus on what actually matters. Instead, he obsesses about gaining my approval and compares himself to others. 10th anniversary! We did it! Seasonal event is complete! Huzzah! I have to talk to her again. What drives us? Okay, and this actually is probably the... Yep, this is the actual thing, so... Is again looking a worried sister. If truth be told, no matter what Nagi wants to do, it is my intent to support him. It's his life, after all, and no one else's. It isn't my place to interfere. Be that as it may, if he is sabotaging his own aspirations with his obsession for my approval, I can't simply stand idly by and watch. Loath though I am to impose, until my brother has found his answer, might I trouble you to keep an eye on him. Please take it as a request from me as well. Ever has adventuring been dangerous, and it is more dangerous still for one who spurns help. Like Kippe, I do not wish for Nagi to continue on his current path. As a fellow adventurer, please help him find a better way. Thank you. Now then, on a related matter, I must pay a visit to the Weavers Guild, but I'll see you again anon. You'll excuse me. Great. Nagi set off this way, so you may find him at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. We leave him in your capable hands, my friend. The Sapphire Exchange. Sapphire Exchange. Exchange of Sapphire. This is dang, the NPCs were way less crowded for you than when I did the event. I did the event around 6 a.m. Yeah, it's a little crowded, but also like Seraph is not a terribly crowded server, which probably helps. Oh, there's the crystal. Oh, so I did a little after 6 a.m. Nicholas. Chris, that turns on crystal, it was packed. Did this event just barely start today? Like how quick are we to the jump on this? Iglis is on Exodus. Wow. The Forbidden one? Wait, that's Exodia, sorry. Yeah. It's you, Grayson. What is it? I'm here to talk sense into you. With violence. Is that so? I'm sorry. This is really something I should be doing alone. Still, it's nice to have someone to talk to. Like my sister bade me, I'm pondering why I chose to become an adventurer in the first place. Kippe has looked after me ever since I was no more than 10, after our parents passed away. She was already a porter by then, and her work took her to various places. From her, I heard tales about adventures and came to admire them. Upon learning of the full extent of the impending calamity, she took us to a village in the mountains, where our aunt lived. It's desperate times like these that people need stories of hope, she used to say, and I believe she'd wanted to remain in Gudonia and continue her work, but she left, in order to keep me safe. I was a burden to her then. I don't want to be a burden to her again. For that, I need to show her that I don't need to depend on others, that I'm a capable adventurer who can handle anything by himself. Wonder as I might, I can't understand what's wrong with that. Well, when in doubt, I suppose I should do what adventurers do and gather information. It would be good, I think, to speak with people like my sister. People who aren't adventurers, but are familiar with them. Who in Ul'dah would fit that description? Oh, is this where we get to do like a goings on and talk to various people? The tune says it did start today. Yeah, today. He says nobody has ever summoned him before. Exactly. Of course, who else but Miss Momodi? In her capacity as guild representative, she's bound to have some valuable insights. I'll seek her out at once. Oh, do I have to... Was that actually a choice, or is this going to be like... I'm guessing I just have to talk to all three of these people. Let's see, Momodi is in... That's right, she's by the Adventurers Guild. As the Adventurers Guild representative, it makes sense. Hatun says nope. Nope. A flustered attendant. Unlocks the Reaper. Reapers are for suckers. Nobody needs that. Show me a Reaper, I'll show you a fool. As the saying goes. Momodi. Aha. Well, says I also picked Momodi. Says Momodi. I didn't even know who... I assumed I was going to be picking all three of them eventually, so I started at the top. I still remember when I first came here to sign up. I was a nervous wreck then, but now this place feels like a second home. And I come all the time for crumpets. Make them so springy, and serve them drowning in butter and honey. Sorry, now isn't the time for that. Come, let's have a chat with Miss Momodi. Says Erper starts in Shamblesern. Stands in Shamblesern. It is the harvest season, says Satoon. Because I picked Momodi as well. Fair. Well now, if it isn't Grayson and Nagi, to what do I owe the pleasure of both your companies today? I was hoping to get your advice on a certain matter. And he goes off on a huge spiel where he emotionally dumps on her for like an hour. Like, wow, what a sucker you are. The misconception you developed about being an adventurer. That's an interesting one, I have to admit. Try as I might to figure it out, I keep going around in circles. I thought you might be able to offer some insights. Yeah, you're an idiot. He's like so sad. He's like, please help me. You're my only hope. This is just a gut feeling, but I reckon I understand what your sister's trying to say. Tell me, Nagi. Suppose you failed to get your sister's approval. Would you simply give up being an adventurer? Would it all become meaningless? Gasp. From this here counter, I've indeed seen off many an adventurer, each and every one unique, with dreams and destinations all their own. But in spite of their differences, they all share something in common. A reason for first embarking upon their journey. She's got a little helper stool in the back. Why don't they just have a counter that's like, I don't know, Lala height? Grayson, would you mind telling us why you chose the adventure in life? It's a secret. I'm so coy. I think if I remember right, when I think when I was first asked this question way back in when I first played it, I think I said I wanted to get glory. A friend recommended it to me. Yeah, that's just kind of funny because also that's true, I guess. A friend recommended it to me. I wanted to see the world. It seemed exciting. Himitsuda. It seemed so exciting, guys. How very like you. Keep that reason close to your heart now, you hear? And you, Nagi, what inspired you to become an adventurer? It's simple, really. I read about adventures from my sister and became infatuated with the lives they led. Like them, I wanted to be able to see the world while helping those in need. Then isn't that enough? Your sister's approval or no, you have a reason all your own. By the 12, I see now. At some point, my desire to prove myself to Kippe had displaced my own motive for being an adventurer. That's the misconception Kippe wanted me to recognize. Oh, what a fool I've been. Wanting someone's approval isn't wrong in and of itself, mind, but it's got nothing to do with why you're an adventurer. It shouldn't force you to do things you wouldn't otherwise do, like trying to handle everything alone. Well, that's enough for me for today. I've said my piece. What you do now is up to you, Nagi. Thank you for helping me realize, Miss Momodi. I think nothing of it. It's my job to watch over you all. Nothing makes me happier than to see you happy doing what you do. He is excited. I am here too. He says, dang, that's a cool sword sheath. It turns a law that it's time to reap Gray's soul. So rude. Nothing but kind. This is why does Samurai keep getting all the cool weapons? What about Dragoon? I don't know, Dragoon's kind of cool. As soon as they make Dragoon Veer or friendly, that'd be nice too. Atoon says because Rose like an XL for the shorter counter. Trump says Durgs have Estinian. Why they don't get to complain about anything? It's incorrect. I'm a Dragoon. I just complain. That tune says this is a weeb game, therefore the weebs must be fed. If you don't feed the weebs, they'll create crappy fan dubs of the Japanese dialogue. Oh, I love fan dubs. What are you talking about? If you ever want to have a delightful afternoon, just go on YouTube and Google fan dubs of just like any random anime you can think of. And it's great. Good use of time. Nagijakya. No, thank you, Grayson. Thank you too, Grayson, for accompanying me. I think I know what to say to keep it now. And lo, though I am to trouble you again, there's something else I'd like to help with. You see, of the letters we collected in Limsa Lominsa, one was from an explorer who was seeking an escort for an expedition. By now that letter should be on display at the Gold Court. I want to show it to my sister, and I'd be grateful if you could help me find it. Come, let's rejoin the minstrel. Where's the closest crystal? This way. That's not right. John says, but if you do feed the weebs, they end up making crappy Linkin Park AMVs. But they're not all crappy. I mean, the ratio may not be incredible. iTunes says pros did a video about that. You can't win them all. English says which is worse, fan dubs or AMVs. As somebody who spends a lot of time looking up like AMVs, I really do like, and even like the crappy AMVs. Like I'm really into like the people who do like just like the crack ship AMVs, just like random shippings are super funny to me. Where is that letter? So you've talked about picking your poison. Ah, welcome back. Dare I hope you were able to find the answers. Yes, I'm happy to say. Miss Momodi helped me come to a realization. When I go speak to my sister. Yada 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 yada. Yada da 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 yada. I see. By all means, feel free to borrow the letter. Does it have any distinguishing characteristics? As I recall, there was a large drawing of a blue chocobo on it. Who would have a blue chocobo? Very well, let us all search together, the more swiftly to find it. Yeah, Makasete. I can do it. See, what you do is just like, as you look through the letters, you just you tear up the ones that aren't it, and that way it'll make it easier to eventually find the right one you're looking for. Wow. I'm just that good. Dear not-so-new adventurer, as a traveling merchant, I've had my fair share of happy encounters, but sharing a carriage with you stands out above them all. For you see, I went on to sell veritable crate loads of the ring I gave you, and turned enough of a profit to buy my own carriage. You shared with me your adventurer's luck, and I count my blessings every day. No matter where I go, I often hear tell of your exploits, and it makes me inordinately proud to have met you. Till we meet again, my friend, I pray for your continued safety and success. Contents ring a bell. This letter wasn't written by an explorer, nor does it bear a drawing of a blue chocobo. It isn't the missive Nagi is looking for. I have to read a bunch of these. As a okay, that's not the one. Oh, there's a dadgum bunch of them. Esteemed adventurer, should you chance to read this letter, I pray it finds you well. Much time has passed since you helped us to rebuild in the wake of that terrible disaster. We still remember you most fondly. Our lives continue to be hard, and every day brings new challenges. Nonetheless, we have gained a semblance of what we once had, and smiles are beginning to return to faces. Tomorrow will be brighter than today, this we dare to believe now thanks to you. And should you yourself face hardship, I pray that you believe the same. Context ring bell. I bet these are all references to like previous events, right? Or like other things that have happened in the game. Blue chocobo. How fares your journey? Mine continues, and I wake up to the sound of birdsong and lie down to sleep beneath the moonlight as I seek unblazed trails. Long ago, when an adventure aided me, I was made to realize how alike we are. Deep down, we are simply travelers who thrill to make new discoveries. Thus do I write this letter now in the hopes of recruiting such like-minded souls to join me on an expedition. If you would all share my desire to make this uncharted charted, then I invite you to seek me out of the drowning wench in Limsa Lominsa. Eagerly do I await your coming. Ah. I found the missive. Platoon says I have a blue chocobo. I also have a green chocobo. Unless my husband has a blue chocobo, mine is red though. I like the letters on the walls, very wholesome. The spoilers, I wrote the letter and await you in the Balman drowning wench. Winky face, is a tune. Spoilers? Can't believe this. No luck over here so far. How about you? I stole a letter. Blue chocobo. Yes, this is the one. All that's left then is to talk to Kippe. Do you know where she is? She went to the Weavers Guild, saying that she had business there. Perhaps she's buying clothes. At any rate, I'll look for her there. Thank you. For this too, might I trouble you to accompany Nagi? Afterwards, I ask that you tell me how events unfold. I shall await you at the Ruby Road Exchange. And why do I have to do everything? Where's the Weavers Guild? Never... Imagine becoming a weaver. Lame job. We all know this. Nagi? You're here too, Grayson. I must confess I'm feeling rather nervous, so I appreciate your presence. Is he worried that he's going to have the wrong answer and Kip is going to absolutely throttle him? Oh dear, you came to find me. My apologies for taking so long. So, Nagi, were you able to find the answer? Aye. To begin with, I want you to look at this. An explorer is assembling an escort for an expedition. Certainly sounds exciting. In wanting your approval, I was determined not to rely on others, but a part of me dearly wanted to be part of the expedition, to go where I dare not set foot alone. So I've decided that I will answer the invitation. Then, this means you've given up on trying to do everything alone. I'd wanted to prove to you that I'm capable, that I'm no longer a burden, and in my obsession, I lost sight of why I became an adventurer in the first place. To see what lies beyond the horizon, and lend a helping hand to those I meet. That's what drives me. And I was able to remember this thanks to Miss Momodi and Grayson. And whether or not you approve, I want to continue adventuring on my own reasons. For my own reasons. Is that alright with you? Didn't you just say you didn't need my approval? And to be clear, I never actually intended to stop you. Gasp. Remember what you once told me, Nagi, shortly before the calamity struck? Like, oh. Flashback. Did you interview adventurers again today? What were they like? What kind of places have they been to? You never get sick of hearing about adventurers, do you? Never, ever. When I grew up, I wanted to be an adventurer too. Well, that's as fine an aspiration as any. But do you know what kind of adventurer you wish to become? A hero, like in the tales, perhaps? Oh no, sister, not a hero. Adventurers are free spirits, and I want to be the freest spirit of all. Oh yes, I'll travel the world and meet lots of people. When I visit home, you can interview me as much as you like. That's so cute. For that boy to spurn help for want of my approval, I couldn't bear to see it, and in order to bring you to your senses, I may have spoken a little sternly. Like, oh no. As an adventurer, you'll experience no small amount of hardships, but you chose your path because you wanted to be free. So don't let yourself be shackled by expectation, be it your own or that of others, and instead take things as they come. So long as you are true to yourself and recognize your limits, you'll surely find a way forward. And remember, not even heroes can accomplish everything alone. Relying on others doesn't make you a lesser adventurer. If anything, the freer we are, the more we need to look out for one another. And that, I believe, is the essence and beauty of adventuring. Wouldn't you agree, Grayson? Hero needs friends as much as anyone. Sure. Understood, Kippy. I won't ever forget this. Knowing you, I expect you're raring to answer the explorer's petition Limsa Liminsa. You'll be taking an airship, yes? In which case, I shall give these garments to you now. Oh, I bought him new underwear. I had them made for you, thinking it was past time you had something better. Me? Oh, thank you so much, sister. I must thank you too, Grayson. You're the kind of adventurer I admire, and I'll keep on working hard to be like you. Couldn't have asked for a better person to watch over my little brother. I appreciate everything you've done for him, and look forward to meeting you again, be it for a story or something else. With that, we take our leave of you. Bye. Till next time. What a heartwarming tale. And we're all better people. You see the siblings off, safe in the knowledge that all will be well. Time to rejoin the wandering minstrel and relay to him the tale's happy conclusion. We did it. That tune says it is a good and legit way to make gil. And says, oh yeah, did anybody else get close to the top of the fair tower, get to the top? The tune says, nah, English is quite wholesome. I never managed to get any more time to practice it. I'm actually really sad about that. I never quite made it back over to the tower. And so I never made it. Sad face. I guess that's the closest one. He says, which samurai sword is that? I have the... It's a glamour, apparently. I think. Yeah, because I have the augment... What sword do I have? Wait. It's a Doman Iron Uchigatana, but I think the... Is there a way for me to look at my glamour plate? I don't know. Ah. It does look cool. That does remind me, actually. I need to... Oops, wait. I do this. So, reassign gear. And scholar. And samurai again. There it is. That's the proper samurai gear I'm usually wearing. So I think the sword is part of... Yeah, I don't know. This is next to your set list. Yes, in your character menu. So this one? Is that what I'm... This is the actual sword I have, or is this my glamour sword? I don't think it's glammed. I don't know. It's a mystery. Oh no. Don't fear the Reaper. Where the heck am I going? I'm gonna go this way. And there's no plus sign, so it's not glammed. The button next to the gear set button also ye. Oh yeah, so it's the Uchigatana apparently that I have. And I don't know where it came from, but I have it. And that is my story. Give me those goodies. Welcome back, my friend. Judging by your expression, I take it all is well with Nagi and Kippe. I guess, I don't know. I see. Pleased am I to hear that. Do you think I look like a fantasy Robin? Because I kind of think I might. When we first set out on our journeys, 'tis usually for the simplest of reasons. Yet as we make our way, those reasons may become lost in a haze of motives, causing us to lose sight of what truly matters. In such a time, if we can but remember what prompted us to take our first step, we will always find the strength to take the next. Nagi shall be fine, I am certain of it. Why, thanks for keeping an eye on him. Hooray! We did it. A cutscene. These events have inspired a new verse in me. A verse about the dreams of those who seek new worlds, and the hopes of those who see them off. Oh no, he's gonna sing. Watch out. Gasp. Oh, every time he does that, it gives me a... I just have a stroke and end up in a different universe. That tune says it was a quest forward. Oh. So I'm excited to start Samurai when Stormblood ahead of the free trial. Samurai pretty cool though. Oh no. It's a ghost ship. Zoinks. Greetings, warrior of light. Oh no. Quick, push him off the edge. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Would it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by a weary mind? Perhaps. Or perhaps not. We'll never know who this mysterious figure could be. It is a pleasure to meet you again. As I have in the past, I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. 10 years have now passed since the world was reborn from its ashes, since we set forth upon this journey. Countless things have happened during that time. I've had the pleasure of meeting many adventurers along the way. If truth be told, it hasn't always been easy. There are moments when I wonder why I must struggle so. Days when I'm tempted to cast it all aside. Sure. But in spite of this, I always manage to carry on. It is thanks to my wonderful comrades, and to you, our esteemed adventurers. By now I must have been regaled with tens of thousands of your tales. You usually share them with a smile. But even when it is with a frown, you tell me that you're still enjoying yourself. Alright. 'Tis no exaggeration to say that I derive all of my driving force from you all. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Ours is an unending journey, and nothing would make me happier than if we could keep walking it together. As you make your way, we promise that we will ever be at your side, matching you step by step. Now, the time has come for this vision to end. Time for your eyes to open from this wakened dream. Much time has passed since the world was reborn from its ashes. All the souls have made this place their home. Every single one has left an indelible mark upon it. Oh no. But wait. What about that other game you made? There's been really mixed opinions about it. What's up with that? Together we built this world, and it is our sincerest hope that we shall continue to do so for many years to come. So please be safe and well. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal. You didn't answer my other question. He's like, oh, sorry, the connection's breaking up. You gotta go. Oh no. I feel like it took a drastic turn from traditional games, though. I dare say Nagi's aboard the airship by now. I pray that he and Kippe will find happiness upon their respective paths. I hope you do so as well, my friend. If you would lend me an ear, I would dedicate these verses to your future. Aww. By morning light, the journey starts. A trail of hope within our hearts. On westerly wind to river song, into the world where we belong. Oh, he's so happy. Above fields of white and azure sky, sunset storm, a crimson fire, jewels a glitter on pitch black veil, a new day dawns, so goes the tale. Very clever. By eternal wind we carry on, boldly towards a golden morn, with memories as a guiding star, shining our steps both near and far. Hey, they're doing that thing again. Where you will go, whom you will meet, what you will see. There's no telling what the future holds for anyone. Yet come what may, I bid you never forget this. The bonds you forge, the memories you make, and the footprints you leave behind, they shall one day spur you forward. So pray continue walking your own path. Wherever your journey leads, I shall be praying for your happiness. I nod my head. We did it. Hey, they did the logo that time. That thing that never happened before. You guys kept insisting was a thing. And we shared it all our own. As one we brave frontiers known. Thank you for 10 years. Oh, so nice. Now give me that whistle. Yeah. I've accessed letter force at the Gold Court. Speak with the tender station there to read the letters. I also unlocked the Kupo Kupo Adventure minigame on the steps of Nald. Speak with Nonoro at the Ruby Road Exchange to play. Some with other minigames may be played by opening the toy chest in any inn room. A decade of adventure. We did it. Oh, you guys think you're so funny. You're smelling up with the place with your reaperness, though. So, cool. I'm going to talk to the vendor real quick. I'm going to buy one of these. And one of these. And one of these. And maybe I'll come back for some of those later. Ow. So rude. It's an exciting Kupu adventure. Maybe we'll worry about that later. How long is the Rising event lasting, by the way? Like, does anyone, like, what's the start and end date for this thing? I might have too many things in my... Getting a little dangerously full. Concerning. It is the minstrel. He's wandering. Wow. Cool. We did it. Eagle says, I've got to go, but have a good stream. Thanks for hanging out, Eagleus. Eagle says, I really enjoy the cutscene, plus there's some pretty good life advice in this event. Yeah, it's kind of nice. The Rising events are always kind of wholesome. Yeah, glad you could stop in for a little bit, Eagleus. You get to become the mount now. Oh, that's right, I got a mount whistle. That's not it. Mount whistle. Done it. Yeah, we'll catch you later. So I believe at least for now. Yeah, okay, cool. So that took a second, but that was fun. That was nice. I think, like, I guess the question is, let me see here. My journal. Hunt for Ugetsu. Okay, so I can either do... I mean, I guess the question is, for the Rabbinaster quest, do I want to be a samurai? Or do I want to be a monku? I guess it could also be a dragoon. I think I'm closest to getting samurai done. And so maybe let's focus for that, actually. So I want to make sure I have at least one of my classes fully 70'd. Or at least more 70'd, if you know what that means. So I don't know what it means. This way. Yeah, so we're gonna hurry and try to get this. I think there's only like 1 or 2 quests left, actually. Let me see. Like, I was really close to being done with Samurai Makoto. Level 68. Yeah, it's probably a level 68 quest and a level 70 quest, right? The hunt for Ugetsu. Makoto has tidings regarding Ugetsu's whereabouts. And so this would net me a full set of gear, and also the level 70 class ability, right? The tune says be a scholar. I mean, if you really want to take the time to level up scholar, I think it's at like level 32 is the next quest I have to do for that one. Great tidings, Grayson. We've ascertained the location of Ugetsu's hideout. Captain Kongo has the details. A moment, if you would. Grayson, you are welcome. We scoured Shiden's quarters, and what should have turned up among his possessions but missives he received from Ugetsu? They point to a certain ruin in Yansha. Now, word of Shiden's demise will have already reached Ugetsu, and he must assume they will track him down ere long. But he will not, cannot run. To do so after losing his right hand would cost him much of the momentum he has painstakingly gained. As I see it, 2 choices remain to Ugetsu. He will await our coming, or he will bring the fight to us. Either way, the stakes are high. As you know, Ugetsu is a peerless swordsman. Only you, who bested Shiden, and perhaps myself, could stand a chance against him. As captain, my place is here at the barracks. While I hold fort, I bid you and Makoto journey to Yansha, there to hunt down Ugetsu. I shall pray for your safety and success. If instead the rogues would show himself here, rest assured I will give him a rousing welcome. Yansha lies upon the mainland across the Rui Sea. We will first make for Namai, a small mountain village, and thence go after Ugetsu and his cohorts. Cool story. Okay. Hunt for Ugetsu. Namai. But it's the same level as your summoner. That's true. It's the same level. But I mean, the class quests wise, there's a few class quests I gotta do. This way. Smell them from here. It's a smelly smell. Smell smelly. Wait, can I? Oops. Can fly here because I'm so smart and good at games. Well, I guess that wasn't necessary though. Makoto, look at me, I'm on a bird. The ruin serving as Ugetsu's hideout is near. I shall scout on ahead. Meanwhile, pray scour the area for insurgents and tend to them. Insurgents? You don't say. I see an insurgent. I can smell it. They're insurging. Watch out for that tree. Is there like a... Just looking out for like any lookout points. So they hide those around sometimes, you know. Insurgents, come out to play. Ah, yes. Looks very insurgenty. A hostile presence. I summon my bird and place him in an attack position. Get him. Ouch. Moving is for suckers. Get him, George. Get him. Over there. Excellent. No, don't. I'm busy. Yo, there's a big fella over there. Shigami Kyofusa? That seems like a problem for somebody else. A hostile presence? You shouldn't have. These. We did it. Good murder. No looky. Okay. No. Platoon says you're on your own here, Gray. Platoon, I can't believe you'd abandon me like this. Nothing but kind to you. This is how you treat me. We did it. Platoon says, I'm sure your chocobo can heal you. So rude. You know that George hasn't passed his CPR class yet. He's been struggling with it. He doesn't have good grip strength for doing like the chest pump or whatever it is. You scum. That's the IDK where you are, so good luck. Thanks, Lala. Ugetsu's nowhere to be seen. And that means... Aye, he's on his way to Kugane. They are captain a visit. Call me Preserve. We must hurry back. Okay. We've no time to waste, Grayson. Let's hurry back to Kugane. I guess we're returning back to Kugane. Survival one shot without a carry. No, Lala. My knees are weak, though. And my arm's heavy. Whoa. Wow. Very traditional. It's all duelish. He thinks his pencil mustache stands a chance. No, watch out! It's probably fine. Anime AF. Oh no. No. Oh, he's actually got blood. Don't see that too often in a T-rated game. Forgive me. I was too weak. Seki Segumi. Yours now. You must finish. Not the captain. Oh no. We're all shook. Also, the Sekizei-Kumi kind of suck at their job. Like, he's just standing there and they're not arresting him. Well, well. For a moment I doubted my eyes, but it really is you, Kagetsu. I hadn't expected to see you in a Sekisei-Gumi uniform, dear sister. Gasp. I'm here too, apparently. That stance. Yes, the very picture of Master himself. So you are Musosai's final pupil, and the samurai who felled Shiden. I nod my head, apparently. We meet at last. Ugetsu, at your service. Like you, I trained under Musosai. And like you, I was made to walk his absurd path. We are practically brothers. It's a shame, then, that we stand on opposing sides. Hingashi has known peace for too long. Their leaders have grown soft. They spend their days in decadence. Their existence is blight, one that must be burned out with the fires of revolution. To kindle this fire, I bade Shiden assassinate the Tairo, but thanks to you and yours, the attempt ended in miserable failure. Till now, we have kept to the shadows. That time has passed. No few people share our vision. By bringing them into the fold, we shall have the strength to face the Bakufu openly and defeat it. Removing your captain was the first step in this endeavor. With him gone, the good men and women of the Sekisei-Gumi may choose with their hearts. If there are any souls here who would join our cause, we welcome you with open arms. The offer stands for you too, Kagetsu. My brother pupil, do not create a new world with me. Create? You can create not with the edge of a blade. Nay, what you seek to do is destroy. Should the Bakufu fail, Hingashi would be plunged into another age of blood. I nod my head, apparently. I agree. Blood will flow, aye, but it will serve to nourish and strengthen a new nation, one that is free of the corruption that tainted the old. What we have now is not peace, but stagnance. Hingashi has become a morass of decay, and we samurai must be the tsunami that washes it clean to make way for true peace. Basically, you don't like who's in charge and you want to be in charge. That's what I'm getting. Samurai fights to ward off chaos, not create it. Have you forgotten Master Musosai's teachings? Clearly my breath is wasted on you. What of the others? Will you remain mindless slaves to the Bakufu? Will you join me and bring about true change? Disappointing. I had hoped some of you would see sense. But if we must fight, then so be it. I have no desire to spill blood needlessly. Let us settle this away from the masses. On the Isle of Bekko. Your people, against mine. Though, if I may make an observation, it seems you may want for blades, dear sister, now that your men are aware of our connection. Why didn't we stop him right now? It seems incredibly inefficient. Hear me, my comrades. As leader of the first squad, I have been chosen to carry on Captain Kongo's legacy. The battle against Ugetsu promises to be bloody, but come what may, we must prevail. The future of Hingashi rests upon us. They're like, we all suck though. We're nameless background characters, we don't stand a chance. Speak with Makoto. We did it. Forgive me, Grayson, but it is all true. Ugetsu is my older brother, and Kagetsu is my birth name, though I have long cast it aside. We were born into a samurai family in the capital, Bukyo. From a tender age, Ugetsu showed tremendous talent as a swordsman, and everyone knew him as a child prodigy, but to me he was always the kind and caring brother. I was proud of him, and I couldn't have been prouder when the legendary Musosai took him as a pupil. Then he took to the road for his training, and I never saw him again. It was a different man who returned. Instead of easy smiles, he wore frowns. Instead of good-natured equipping, he engaged in heated tirades directed at the Bakufu and the great lords. There was so much anger, but more than that, there was despair. Despair for his country. Not long thereafter, he parted ways with Master Musosai, and began instructing me in the katana. As far as back then, I believe he harbored the dream of toppling the Bakufu, and so he instilled in me the skills to survive in a war-ravaged world. In time, I came into my own as a samurai. And then it happened. My brother assassinated high-ranking officers of the Bakufu, and our family was made to pay the price. Our line was ordered wiped from existence. My parents were summarily executed, and it was only by chance that I escaped their fate. Out on the streets and without a home, I journeyed to Kugane. I adopted the name Makoto and knocked on the Sekisegumi's doors, with but one purpose in my mind: punishing Ugetsu. We may share the same blood. I can never forgive him. For parents' blood is on his hands. No, their blood is on the hands of the people who executed them for no reason. But for all my determination, I am no match for my brother. And while his cause grows in strength, mine only weakens. In our culture, people are defined first by their birth, and the revelation that I am kin to Ugetsu has shaken my men's faith in me. They may not accept my authority, even though the captain willed it. And with him gone, there is naught I may depend upon save mine own conviction. And you, Grayson. Even should it cost me my life, I swear to end my brother's ambition. I pray that you will stand with me through this trying time. Complete quest, we did it! Unless being a samurai is bad for your health, apparently. Chances of Sam may not feel about that. For trauma, says Hatun. That means I gotta get my Dragoon and my Monk to 90 to finish. Lum says hi. Oh, hey, Lum. Lum says hi, Grayson. Hey, Lum, how you doing? How are you? We're playing fun 14 games. We're learning how to become samurai. The battle on Bekko. Makoto looks defeated even before the battle has begun. Yeah. This is... Yeah, okay. I think our hope and our ambition is to finish up the level 70 quest today. Says, ooh, samurai fun. I'm doing great, how are you? I'm doing really good. Just we're trying to get some stuff set up, because I think next stream we're gonna be doing the Stormblood Alliance Raid. The one that starts in Rabinaster. It's gonna be pretty cool. So I'm trying to make sure that my character has all the level 70 abilities. And I think I also get like a gear set maybe when you finish the final quest on these. I can't remember. But either way, it seemed like it might be useful to be more properly set up. Grayson, my fears have become reality. Members of the Sekisegumi are deserting, one after another. Finding out that I am Ugetsu's sister, and you, Musosai's pupil, has shattered their faith in our cause. With so many gone, we haven't the strength to face the insurgents. We have to convince them to return somehow. There's no two ways about my connection to Ugetsu, but if we can dispel the stigma surrounding Master Musosai at least, they may yet have a change of heart. I require but a chance to speak my piece. Will you help me round up our disillusioned comrades? I will look around the barracks in the north side of town, if you could focus your search on the south. Dun, dun. I mean, it looks like they still have people here. I don't know. Well, yes, we must go and propagandize our opinions to the masses. So Samurai Ninja will be next job I go after I finish MSQ with Black Mage. Nice. Sounds like an excellent choice, Lum. I haven't played Ninja myself, but Samurai has been lots of fun to play with. It's got a good flow. I've been enjoying it quite a bit. I think Monk is, well, it's so tough. I really like Monk. I probably enjoy Dragoon the most out of the ones I've tried. And I haven't tried all of them, to be fair. But they say you bested the lieutenant. I'll be darned if you didn't use dirty tricks you learned from the craven Musosai. The captain calls. What's the insurgent sister want now? I'll see what sort of lame excuse she's got in store. Wow. Bunch of a-holes. Sram's Black Mage Heart. I'm not surprised that Sram was summoned from the depths when he saw the letters BLM. Conscientious. What do you want, Aegean? I have naught to say to the likes of you. Captain desires a chance to explain. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to hear her out. The tune says Monk is the fastest job in the game and not the easiest. I mean, yeah, I didn't say Monk is the easiest, but like Monk has been really fun. It's got an excellent. I'm going the wrong direction. Monk has been really fun to play with. Or shizzle. Like, I like Samurai, but Samurai, I don't know. Ooh, controller. I don't know, Samurai's fine. Trump says, Lum, where are you at in MSQ? What level is your page? This one? Ah, wandering minstrel, you say. I shall continue to ignore you. Baby-faced. He is kind of baby-faced, actually. Fair enough. Look, it's not like I mistrust you and the captain. It's just... I can't work up the will to fight anymore. She wants to talk, does it? Well, I doubt anything she says will change my mind, but I'll go along with it for now. What a Chad. I'm glad these are the spirited defenders of the city. They're just like, a new captain? I'm out. Modest maiden. One who's no stranger to adventure. I'll show you. Good luck with that. Ooh. Excellent. It's way over there. Why couldn't I have taken a crystal to travel or something? I'm a fool. I really did take like the longest way around too. Oh well. Ishizuki. Hey, it's all our friends. Why they call me this is awkward. It'd be good when I'm going to the tavern. Let's see what she has to say. Ah, you found a whole 5 people out of the 10 that left. My thanks for your help, Grayson. Let's begin before they change their minds. Attune says you were a good job, Gray. Thanks, Attune. Hear me, my comrades. In our nation, Musosai is a name that evokes loathing. All know that his were the hands that created the monster Ugetsu, and all know that he evaded responsibility for fear of death. But naught could be further from the truth, for Musosai ever taught that a samurai's calling is to preserve order. However, Ugetsu seeks to do the very opposite. In bringing down the Bakufu, he means to usher in such chaos as to trigger another age of blood. Ugetsu may have trained under Musosai, but he was no true pupil of his. Nay, his true pupil stands before you now, and he, like his master did, wields his katana to protect the peace. Protect the peace, like you like to say. What did Musosai ever do to protect the peace? Can you tell us that? I would ask the same question. All we know is that he challenged warriors that realm over and never was once defeated. An impressive feat to be sure, but it's neither here nor there. It takes strength to protect the peace. As we strive to hone our skills through rigorous training, Musosai honed his through duels. When requested right wrongs as Kogarashi, he brought evildoers to account as Kogarashi. He probably doesn't really. Whichever. That sounds less bad, maybe. I don't know. Gah. Wait a second. The Kogarashi. The mystery samurai who roamed the land smiting the wicked when I was little. The man who protected the weak and punished common crooks and great lords alike before vanishing like the wind. It was Musosai all along. I became a samurai because of him. Me too. Kogarashi was my hero. I wanted to change the world like him. Looking back, it was when I first heard tell of Kogarashi that the desire to take the katana took root in my heart. I had known that Master Musosai journeyed the land with my brother, but to think that he did so as Kogarashi. The experience that pushed Ugetsu to his extreme beliefs. Very well, Captain. We were wrong about Musosai. What have you to say for yourself? That's right. We haven't forgotten about that. Your brother's the jerk that tried to tear down our nation. How can we trust you? Enough. Been biting my tongue, but I can't stand it anymore. Hey, it's that guy. I wonder where he was. Moments ago. Hey there, Grayson. Fancy seeing me here, I shouldn't doubt. The idea occurred to me to visit Musosai's homeland, you see. And you know how spontaneous I can be. What do I find upon arriving but this painful display of narrow-mindedness? The old man would be turning in his grave. Who the hells are you? Who I am doesn't matter. What matters is what I did, and that was to journey with Grayson and Musosai on a quest to right wrongs. We've established that you all respect and admire Musosai, who happens to be your childhood hero Kogarashi. Well then, you should know what he used to always say about his own countrymen. That you're so focused on a person's birth, you blind yourselves to his true worth. Ooh. So bleeding obvious, I can't believe I have to say this. Having a villain for a brother doesn't make Makoto a villain. In spite of their relationship, she opposes him for God's sake. Now look at yourselves. None of you were born into samurai families, but through hard work you've made it this far. Become who you wanted to be. What Makoto has done is no different. Like you, she's broken free of the shackles of her birth to live a life of her own choosing. Ooh. They call me, why could I not see this? After all we've been through together as comrades. Yeah, why are we all a bunch of bigoted a-holes? Dang it, you're right. How many times have I had to put up with scorn because I came from a poor village? But there I was dealing that scorn to the captain. Strike me down for a fool. Always despised this aspect of our culture, yet all this time I remained its unwitting prisoner. Come, my friends, let's bring back those of us who are still at large. We have a battle to win and peace to protect. They go off to save the day. The tune says emotional damage. You're the gentleman from the inn in Ulda. I owe you a debt of gratitude. Oh, don't mention it. I'm a showmaster by trade, and words are my domain. Swords, not so much. So I'll bow out here. Now, I think I'll go and take a dip in one of those hot springs I've heard so much about. The rest I leave in your capable hands, Grayson. Put a stop to Ugetsu and give the old man the peace he deserves. Yeah. Fist bump. He waves goodbye. Wow, I like Momozigo. He's one of my favorite characters I think we've come across in like the job class quests. The appointed hour is nigh. Let us make for the fields of battle, the Isle of Bekko. We did it. Battle on Becco. Mizu. The Ruby Sea. Now we're down here. Damn it. Ooh, actually, hold on. I don't think it'll help, but I'm gonna make sure I get some extra George gumptioned up. I'm gonna eat a potage. A potage, sorry. It says, can't you fly here? Can I? Incredible. Lol, you're so smart. Wow. The tune says he forgore. I didn't forgore, you forgore. Hey, it's the place. For the thing. Y'all are gonna get killed, probably. Let's give those insurgents a thrashing they'll never forget. All my doubts are banished. I stand ready to fight with you. Please say we were able to round up everyone. All that remains is to fight as we've never fought before. We did it. We're heroes. Makoto. All wayward members are returned, and all with the resolve restored. Let us go and face Ugetsu. Level 70. Oh no, guys. Lala says lol. Lol la. Oh no, he has an army of 6. How will we possibly withstand him? What was his? He's really planning to overthrow the government with like 7 people? Will this false peace continue? Or will the fires of true change sweep across the land? Today we decide Hingashi's history. Today we decide whose path is right, Musasai's or mine. There's but one among you worthy of being my opponent, he who trained under mine own master. Come, Grayson, show me the strength of your conviction. Again, this is really your entire insurgent army? Is he an idiot? Duty commenced. Let's fight, pupil to pupil. Sure. Thrilling combat. Slayer of 1,000 souls. That's a lot of souls. You'd like to fight the dudes with 8,000 NPCs? I'll let Yoshi P know. I would, actually. Platoon, if you could put in a good word for me on that, I'd really appreciate it. Ouch. Hold still, you a-hole. This is really excessive on the AoEs. I'm gonna calm down, sir. Oh my lord, calm the hell down. Your nonsense. Well, he's halfway dead. Oh, I forgot I have a distance attack, dagnabbit. That would have been helpful. Oh well. You're passing strong, that much I allow. I have a mission, a vision to realize. I will give Hingashi true peace. Until it accomplishes, I cannot fall. Oh, hey guys. Really need to calm down with all the nonsense here, guys. Oh, I keep forgetting. Oh, I'm really doing this inefficiently, jeez. Don't slow me down. That's gonna do it. One of these. So that. Gosh. Stop. Just calm down. Die. Not so much undone. Oh, to get defeated? Impossible. Run away. Be worth it if I meant the energy to finally run more than any piece at a time. I'd be like that fight in Cage 2. Such an epic fight. Yeah, Cage 2 had an awesome fight scene. She used to play Monk. I see Gray's not a fan of He has a gap closer. Gap closers are for suckers. We all know this. Off with his head. Oh, he's gonna do a sneaky. Watch out. Why do you stay your blade? It is over. The heavens have chosen. Now, strike me down. Samurai must be decisive. Finish me, or I shall finish you. Missed. Good. You've grown strong, little sister. Hooray for toxic masculinity. Come, my friends, let us return to the barracks. Hey, everyone's still alive, apparently. I'm not gonna, like, double check that he's actually dead. We did it. We're heroes. I guess. Unclear, actually. The battle on Becco. Becco. Ugane. Go finish this up. And also, somebody said it's in Kugane where I can get the level 70, like, augmented gear, right? So I figure I may as well since I have some tombstones, right? Makoto. You succeeded in quelling a major threat to the nation, and it was in no small part due to you, Grayson. You have my eternal gratitude. While not all insurgents are accounted for, without a leader to unite them, they will eventually scatter to the winds. As for me, my appointment as captain of the Seki Segumi has since been made official. 'Tis a heavy burden, but I swear to bear it with honor and live up to Captain Kongo's faith in me. Meanwhile, the revelation of Kogorashi's true identity has been doing its rounds of our order. It would seem that nigh all of our younger members idolized him and joined out of the desire to make a difference. In embarking upon his quest, I believe the Master Musasai in part wished to sow the seeds of a new generation. Ugetsu sought the quick path to change, and cared not that it was fraught with strife and suffering. He saw Hingashi as a dilapidated house fit only to be torn down. But Master Musasai sought to restore this house, board by board, nail by nail, one injustice at a time, even should it take several lifetimes. To ensure that his legacy lives on, I will embark upon my own quest of change here in Kugane, and I pray that you will do the same no matter where your road takes you. We did it. Hisatsu. I got a new power. Cool. There's an attack to all enemies in a straight line before you the potency 500 of the first enemy and 25% less for all remaining enemies. Okay. So that's like a pretty good AoE attack then, if you keep in mind that it's directional. And I got items. Excellent. By facing your brother Pule in Mortal Kombat, you've drawn forth a new technique. Hisatsu Guren. This concludes the samurai quest for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. Shadowbringers must be registered for your service account. You must have a completed main samurai quest, Shadowbringers. The role quest, Courage Born of Fear. And so the next samurai quest will be available from Makoto. Nito. Sam I Am. So funny. Platoon says a headless chicken strat. Platoon, you're fired. At the Tenkonto. Right by the 8th, right? The main one. Lion AoE. Tom says, woo, done. Right by the main 8th, right? Alright, I'll choose to trust you on this. Actually, hold on. Let me, inventorize real quick. Well, let me, let me do this quick. Pretty safe to bet that a lot of this is going to be quite decent. Okay, so my character is currently level 278 on item level. And this will push me up to 282. That is not a significant increase, as much as I had hoped. Oh wait, I did it wrong. Hold on. Reassign gear. Yeah, okay. 282. Can't wear the hat, Sag. You're just jealous. Sundry splendors. Oh, this person, okay. Monk set. Okay, so what is it Omega gear? Or Skaven gear? Like, what's the gear here that I want to be working towards? What is that? I'm guessing it must be Skaven gear, right? Because that's the... Yeah, Skaven gear. Okay. And I've got enough to buy... I can buy the sword. That's probably the best and... That's probably the best thing to start with, right? far as like noticeable improvement. Omega gear is the Savage Raid gear. Okay. Nice. Inventorize. Oh, 301. That really boosted. Okay. Nice. Pretty good looking sword too. Nice. Yeah, so sweet. We are significantly leveled up. What's the level cap at 70? Does anybody happen to know that off the top of their head? Like, what's like the max level like could be potentially for an alliance raid? And like how bad would it be to be too low a level, I guess. Hi, Tiny Gremlin. Nice pirate outfit. Oh, wait, pirate? Pirate outfit, yeah. I see it. Got a feather in the hat. Pirate. Okay. And then Umin Equity House. Okay, sweet. So we still got a little bit of time here, actually. So the question would be, yeah, because we got Samurai all set up. The tune says 305. That's really the max? Because my character's already at 301. So all that Skaven gear really only gets you up to 305? That tune says average. Oh, for the alliance raiders, that's the average. Okay, so I'm a little on the low end then. Because honestly, it's an A raid. You're a needle in a haystack. As long as you can get in, it doesn't really matter what your level, Y level is. That tune said, okay. Thanks, From. Fair enough. I mean, I figure it'll be a good time to pick up extra tomestones anyway, right? So that'll be pretty sweet. Actually, I'm just curious now. That's not right. Duty Finder. So I want to know. Oops. Which ones are the... Wait, which, Okay, so Porta Decumana is the one that actually gives out the tomestones, I'm guessing. So, that's one. How many... Are there just not very many options for... Real City Ravenasser is one if I can complete it. Okay, Void Arc is one. Okay, so all the alliance raids basically are giving out points, is what it looks like. Is that the correct thing that I'm reading here? As well as Castor Meridiana Praetor. Okay, so it's like all the usual suspects. Okay. Fair enough. But it only becomes a headache if you're standing in the poop and the healer has to keep killing you. Fair. I'll try not to do that then. I'll do my best. That turns the EW raids are giving them 2. Okay. Basically all the alliance raids plus the Praetorium and Castor Meridianum. So fair enough. Cool, cool. I think that is quite excellent. So that was everything I needed to get done today. I think if there's anything else that'd be worth doing in the time we have left. I mean, I can go hunt up more ethers. Or... ether currents. Yeah, I only had 2 areas left. I needed the locks and the peaks. I think I had the locks. I'd started on them at least. So we could maybe try to get a couple more of those done real quick. I'm just thinking like in terms of like what we have time left to do today. If I were a fish. Yeah, why not? Okay. We'll run and try to do some of these real quick. iTunes own their quests. Yeah, I think these were quests that I actually started last stream. And so I've got the nuggets for them real quick. I got them started at least. But I figure I can maybe run out and get those red circles filled out. So I'm just trying to think, like, so I might as well try to use the stream time efficiently here, right? Try to get something that needs to get done eventually. Cartoon says you might have some. Don't look at me, Sprite. But yeah, so we'll kind of just like round out the stream here. Just get a couple little piddly things taken care of. Don't look at me, Colic. No, that's what I said not to do. You don't listen very good. Also, there's a blue quest out here in the smoke somewhere. What is that? Oh, it's a lizardy. Okay. Okay, so there's some kind of a... There's a quest over here, actually. I wonder if that's worth activating while I'm out here. Is that for like an optional dungeon or something? Don't look at me, lizard. Actually, what am I... At least it's faster to be on a mount. Cartoon says maybe. I'll see about this then. What all it is. Gosh, did I not miss? I mean, I might as well, right, since I'm here. Hey, it's a thing. I mean, I'll take it. It's not what I thought it would be. Oh, it doesn't count? What do you want from me? Does this one require like a different thing to set off? What is this? That's stupid. Right, other emotes. There's no time. We have to go. Oh, I'm at minimal health. Like, pay respects. I'll come back for it. Why would my controller freeze right then? Where the... Sure. Where the hell? Oh, there they are, Flame Agent. Ah, Sergeant Allen. Lieutenant Dorothy said you might be on your way. Ready to get your boots wet, are you? I should probably begin from the beginning. Oh, this is when I already started. One of the soldiers we captured during the battle at Castrum Albania was concealing a map on his person. The map was marked with a curious symbol. No matter how hard we cajoled or threatened, the prisoner would not tell us the symbol's significance. This naturally piqued the curiosity of our commanders, and they immediately ordered a search of the marked area. Now, the problem is that the area mostly covers the water, and we found nothing of interest up above. Meaning the secret, whatever it is, must be down below. We were eager indeed to enlist someone with their apparent talent for underwater exploration. I've circled the spot on your map that we'd like you to investigate. If it turns out to be something you can bring back, pray do so, and be careful down there. Okay. Hi, Tiny Gremlin. Cooler says, sup, peoples. The tune says, hey, Koo. Hey. How's it going? Okay, we're gonna go this way. I want to get rid of this red circle that's over here. I can't remember which one this was. Don't look at me. Can I... Is it a... Maps are nonsense. Not being able to fly is the worst. Actually insufferable. I'm busy. What? A hostile presence. What is happening? I hit the wrong button. No. We did it. Okay. The zoo nestling. Okay, so that was... Oh, that's what that one was. Hi, Tiny Gremlin. There's only one way down from here, fellas. Actually, where do we need to go? We need to go... I don't even know where. I don't know. Well, I got that taken care of, so that feels good. Yeah, okay. Well... We sort of got a little bit farther. We got... And I can turn in this quest real quick, at least. Yeah, I gotta kind of close things up. I do have a fairly strict time limit on what I'm doing. Well, I guess, I don't know, for anyone who cares, the reason the stream was happening early today is because there's a concert I'm going to tonight that I nearly forgot about until I got a message about it from some family that I'm going with. So that was happening tonight, and I nearly forgot, but I still wanted to do the stream at least a little bit. I don't like... I've kind of been missing a lot of Sunday streams, it feels like, lately. Nestling is slain, then. I knew I had chosen the right man for the job. I'm grateful you came along before any lives were lost to that monstrous bird. Ever thanks. Yay. Okay. That is one more Aether quest done. And there's still other things to do, but that's fine. Now says concert pog. Jen says, dang it. Hey, Jen, you're just in time for the end. Tom says, who's playing Lost? Says, isn't this the second time you've forgotten you had a concert? And so, dare you start early? Jen, I even made a big announcement in Discord. And me not. Can't believe you do this, Jen. And Lolly, you're totally correct. The problem... Okay, so this is what's been happening. Is, so my uncle and my cousin are, like, really into the music scene up in Salt Lake City. And they know when like cool bands are coming through, and they've started inviting me for stuff. But the problem is they invite me out to these concerts like 3 months in advance, and so like I get the ticket like 3 months in advance, and then I completely forget about it because I'm an idiot and I don't put it in my calendar on my phone. And so then they'll text me like the day before, being like, "Hey, by the way, you're still coming to this thing?" I'm like, "Ah, crap, I forgot about that thing." And so it's maybe happened once or twice where there's been. And I don't even go to concerts that often. It's maybe been like once or twice a year. But no, yeah, so the band is called Bit Brigade. They're kind of an indie group, from what I understand. Like, they basically, they play video game music. They're like a rock band that does video game music. But then one of their members will speedrun the game that they're playing the music of. And it's really cool. Like, actually, I've gone to one of their concerts before. They did a Halloween concert last year where they played Castlevania. And so the guy was speedrunning Castlevania while they played the Castlevania soundtrack to the beat that the guy was playing the game at. It was very cool. They even like did all the special effects and like the menu sounds and everything. Is very, very neat. But yeah, so they're doing another concert tonight that I'm going to go to. And it'll be fun. But I still wanted to stream and do... I wanted to make sure we're making progress, because there's lots of stuff to do at 14. There always is. And I do eventually want to finish this game. I know we joke about how we're never going to finish, but I'm really trying. Really trying hard, guys. This is a big game. There's not a lot of time to do it, but we're getting there. Hatun says, you really are. Good job, Gray. Sorry, Hatun. I'm trying. But yeah, so that's going on. Yeah. So this is officially the end of the stream. Thanks, Cool Air and Jen for coming in just in time. Sorry that's Shadowbrains will begin 21:30. Shush. But yeah, so we'll play more of this next Sunday. We're gonna do the raids, and that'll be fun. And people are always welcome to join in. Hey, Cooler. So, and Tiny Gremlin. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan. And yeah, I'll keep folks informed. I'm trying to post things like in Discord and on YouTube, like on the community tab in YouTube, and like stuff that's going on. I'm trying really hard to get things buttoned down, and so that I can be more on top of things. I feel like I'm constantly playing catch up rather than staying ahead of things, but we'll get there. And thanks everybody for having incredible patience. I really appreciate it. Thanks everybody for coming despite it being a different time than usual. I realize that we kind of get used to patterns, and then when the patterns change, it can throw you off. But iTunes as a calendar would be useful. That'll make you Fanta into a Lala. That will grind only you. Good luck, Jen. I dare you. Yeah, I'm honestly trying to find something that I can use to keep track of all the things I need to do. I've actually been trying to like watch videos on YouTube about like how to be productive, or at least how to, I don't know, manage time. Time always just gets away from me. Like I feel like I could make time for things if I just was responsible about it and not so ADD. But there's this, so you play this game just like you play real life, always catching up. Shush, Claire. I can't believe you slapped me too. That's so rude. But yeah, we'll try to figure things out. I guess if anybody knows a really good time management app or like some similar thing, that'd be nice. But anyway, yeah, that'll be it for today. Thanks everybody for hanging out. We'll be doing a podcast on Tuesday with Zyga. The topic, I believe at least at this time, we're planning to talk about our favorite degenerate anime. So that'll be a fun, responsible conversation, I'm sure. We'll all have more respect for each other. Then Friday will be Yakuza with Smo. Saturday is Elden Ring. Sunday more Final Fantasy. And yeah, also expect more proper videos on the YouTube channel. I'm trying to make a point of doing at least one of those a week, along with maybe like an occasional short for fun. So trying to make things happen, trying to be productive streamer. I don't know. So anyway, that'll be it for today. Claire says, I got off work early, just joined today, and then you leave. I'm sorry, Claire. I'm so sorry. Strom says, thanks for stream. Jen says, bye. This isn't really true, by the way. I still feel bad. Oh man, I'm sorry, Claire. I mean, for sure we're doing the Alliance Raid next week. That's, as far as I understand, the Sunday will be open and we'll have time. But thanks everybody for coming to hang out. And I hope you're having a good weekend. And I hope your week ahead is just as good. I hope good things for you. I really do appreciate y'all coming here for this nonsense of a show. Like honestly, yeah. Just they woke up 2 minutes early for this. Shan, get out of here. Come talk to me again when you have a screenshot of you on top of the mountain, if only up. Let's enjoy your concert. Yeah, it'll be fun. I'm trying to occasionally do other things. Like, I'll be honest, streaming has become the majority of my social life, for better or worse. But it's been really fun. It's just it takes up free time, and I don't manage my time well. But anyway, the tune says, yeah, have fun. Yeah, so we'll see everyone later. Have good nights. Bye-bye. Bye.